little foggy morning as fall is here in full swing, although it was hot yesterday here in Georgia still, but it's looking nice and foggy. We're getting these nice foggy mornings. It's not super hot. It's right now it's 64 degrees, which is perfect if you ask me. So yeah, heading down to the farm to continue going doing the work that we started, and hopefully we'll get a little closer to where we want to be. Enjoying this beautiful morning drive. We are here. Beautiful morning. I mean, not sunny, like a typical beautiful morning will look like for most people, but to work out here in the farm, it's a beautiful morning. Overcast, cool, not cold, not hot, kind of perfect. So yeah, let me show you guys around. This is the aftermath of what we just did, and we're gonna be clearing some more of that area right here. Try to get rid of this whatever this is over here, all those vines and whatnot. So I'm gonna hit this section here hard because it looks like crap, and then yeah, pretty wide open. We're gonna be harvesting or collecting a few baby pines for the nursery. So yeah, because I want to take the ones that are down in this area right here, this section right here, because that right there is actually a opening that the guy that did my driveway, that built my driveway, because it was all woods all the way to the road, to the main road. So I pay a guy to build that driveway to access the property, and then while he wasn't here, he made an opening out that goes out that way. You see it right there, and it turns to the left and it goes back out into the property a little bit, kind of like so I could have access back there, because remember, this was like heavy wooded when I first got it. So yeah, there's little baby pines around here, all this section right here that I wanna harvest. I may also clear, I don't know if I want to clear some of this section right here. I want to do so much, but the days are just not enough to do everything that I want. I mean, I wish I could just have unlimited time to do everything that I want all at once. But little by little, you got to start, and the most important thing is to start, guys. Starting a farm is definitely not easy, or a homestead, or whatever you want to call it. It's not really easy. It's definitely not that we're gonna be eating food out of this place, anytime soon. But the sooner you start, the sooner you be harvesting and enjoying the fruit of your labor. Remember, food, shelter are the most important things that we humans have or must must have, and is the things that matter the most in most situations. Not your cell phone, not your internet access, not your television, your movies, none of that stuff. Food, water, and shelter. So in a situation where the stuff gets really bad, you come, if you have a place like this and it's all set up, you have your little shelter, your place to sleep with a roof over your head that is warm in the winter and cool in the summer, and it provides you with a place to sleep comfortably, secured, and then food and water. That's all we humans need. Everything else is stuff that we don't really need, and they have made us dependent on all that other stuff that we really don't need, guys. So yeah, keep that in mind. I don't care if you're a lawyer, engineer, accountant, nurse, doctor, whatever it is. Just think about what you're doing right now, where you're staying, where you live, and put yourself in a scenario where your job doesn't really matter anymore. Like, let's say a bomb just went off, a big bomb. We just got under attack by whoever, Iran, Russia, whoever it is. The lights went out. The power grid is down. Does your law job really matters? Your engineering job? What really matters in that situation? What really matters in that situation is your safety, your family's safety. Now look around your neighborhood, your house. Is your house the best place to stay? Will you be able to stay in that house and survive for months to come until everything gets back together? If everything gets back together the way it was. Those are the things that we don't know. But if you got a little homestead like this, a little farm, a little place that provides, if they drop a bomb and your farm is right where the bomb was dropped, guess what? Well, that's a bad situation. But I guess if they dropped the bomb in your farm and you were there, well, you don't really have to worry about it no more. But realistically, they're not going to be dropping bombs out here in the countryside. What are they going to kill? 50 of us out here that live in a 100-mile radius? No, they're going to attack that big city. The big city. They're going to try to do the most damage. They're going to try to turn the country into chaos. And what better place than a big city where millions of people are gathered, and the chaos can ensue. So yeah, think about that. Be a lawyer, be an engineer, be an accountant, be a or high-level management in a corporation, and this and that. But have a plan. Have a plan to be able to escape and be able to provide for your family. There's nothing wrong with being a professional and have a career and and live by the societal rules that we live under right now. But yeah, just have a plan. It doesn't hurt. Plus, it's healthy. You'll be eating healthier food. You're gonna be enjoying the fruits of your labor. You're gonna have fun. It's fun to have chickens and animals and grow your own vegetables and fruits, and learning how to preserve those foods, and learning how to heat and cool your place without having to be connected to the grid. Bring your water, collect your water from rain, or have a well where you can draw the water from the earth. and things like that. It's you know, at the end of the day, it's fun. And hey, it might be, our future might be that, you know, if all the technology goes away, or our way of living gets turned upside down, let's say for 5 years, 3, 4, 5 years. Can you imagine the chaos? Can you imagine trying to plant a tomato plant? When that happens, trying to get tomatoes out of that thing is going to take months for you to be able to harvest those tomatoes. You know what I mean? So those are where the situations with stuff like that matter. Being prepared for the unexpected. All right, enough talking. Let me get some work going over here. It's always good talking to you guys. All right, guys, this is gonna be the day for today. Look at this. That's the pile that goes down and it comes right back up. Goes down and comes right back up. It's crazy that I cut all of that, mostly with the little chainsaw, battery chainsaw, and I've been using that battery for 2 days basically, and the battery's still good. It's pretty amazing. I got that other that bigger one, the gasoline one, which I use when I need to cut something really big, but that thing gives me such a hard time to get it started. I don't really know what it is. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but it is brutal. I mean, I keep pulling and pulling and pulling on it until my arm is about to give out. And I don't know, sometimes it starts, and once it starts, it starts fine. But to get it started the first time, especially if you don't, like if you use it every single day, it tends to start really good. And I let the gasoline die out, so it's not like the gasoline is gunking up in the carburetor or whatnot. But anyways, I don't know. That little battery is the way. And I'm thinking, you know, my plans are to probably and most likely try to go battery power the most I can. I feel with battery power, once I get a solar array put on, and I get a battery bank and whatnot, and I can start charging, you know, using the sun to charge up my all my stuff and get most of my power from that. I figure, you know, if your tools are also battery operated, you can charge them with the sun. So that's the plan. So Most likely I'll get a bigger chainsaw. I know they sell, like the one that I use is a 20 volt one, 18 inch, I'm sorry, 12 inch, 20 volts. I know they sell like an 18 inch, 60 volt chainsaw, and I think it's gotta be a beast. I just don't know if I want to start getting into the 60 volt stuff, because I mean, those are big batteries and they're really expensive, but I'm sure that thing is gonna do everything that my 18 inch gasoline power steel does. So let's see. I figure, yeah, power tools, all my power tools should be battery power, lithium battery power. Once I start building in here, you know, I need to build a like some type of storage thing, so I can put some of my tools. Like right now, you see my van. I got all type of tools in my van, but yesterday I had to actually go do a refrigeration job on it, and I had to empty all my you know, my grass cutting tools, my lawnmower, my weed eaters, you know, the chainsaws, all that, the shovels, the axe pick, all of the tools that I use mainly out here in the farm. I had to unload, and you know, because I don't want to go to a customer and have my van look like, well, what does this guy do? Is this a refrigeration guy, or is this a landscaper or whatnot? And I'm all of it, but obviously when they hire me to do a refrigeration job, I want to look, you know, like a professional refrigeration guy. So I empty it all out, and then this morning I load them back up in there. But I want to build a little storage shed out here, and I'm debating if I want to buy one, or if I want to build it. I feel like I want to build everything that goes in here, or as much as I can. Obviously, I'm no builder, so I'll be learning to do stuff like that, build sheds and stuff like that. The tiny home, I might just get one of those that are prefab that they sell everywhere, Home Depot, Lowe's, places like that. I mean, there's 1,000 places down here that sell them, and I'll probably start with one of those, and then I will add to it as I go, you know what I mean? And obviously, once I get the shell delivered over here, I want to do I want to build a base so they can put it on top of it. And then once I have that shell, because basically it's just a storage shed, then I'll build the inside and you know, and do the drywall, the insulation, the electrical on it, plumbing, and all that stuff I will do. But I definitely start with the shell. And if, you know, eventually I'll, you know, add the additions to it, because I have plans to maybe do a deck around it and whatnot, so I can put the cooking area, or kitchen, if you may, outside. This is what I've done today. Let's do a little recap. That stuff that I was gonna work on this morning, or I started working on this morning, I went the pioneer way, and I used fire to clear some of, you know, those dried up vines, and all that stuff. I still gotta cut that little stump sticking out of there. Right here we got this stump, and I built a fire around it, because I'm gonna start burning them up and try to kill them. Because let me see if I can find one to show you guys. That type of stuff, that whatever type of woods that is, or tree, whatever that is, it's impossible to kill. Let me see, I saw one out here somewhere. Where was it? Oh, this stuff right here, look, you know, that stuff, it just comes right back, you know what I mean? And I'm burning around this one too. But that stuff, it just keeps coming back and back and back. So I'm thinking fire is gonna be my best friend when it comes to that stuff, because it's pretty hardcore stuff. I can tell you that stuff is good for nothing. It's not a medicinal plant. It doesn't cure cancer. You cannot eat it, because when you cut it, it comes right back up. And anything that is good for you, it takes time and effort to grow. That stuff, just you cut it, and tomorrow there's 2 of them in the same spot, which is pretty crazy. I'm gonna quit for today. One, because my left knee is not bad, but I feel like a little pain thingy in my left knee, and I don't wanna overdo it and hurt myself. Second is like it's drizzling a little bit. You probably can't see it because it's very, very light, but it's drizzling a little bit. It's raining, so good. We need some rain out here. So yeah, little by little, guys. This is all I've done in 8 days. In 8 days, I've cleared almost all that area that I was, that I really wanted to get into right there. And the reason why I'm focusing on this area is because right here, right back over here, is what I want to put that tiny house or building where where we can spend a weekend, few nights at a time, and where I'll start playing around with my battery powered and all that good stuff. I want to put a fireplace in it. I don't know if I should go with a one of those stove heaters, or if I should build like a chimney, like a fireplace out of brick to heat it up. I'm not sure. Probably the wood burning stove heater, because that's probably gonna be the cheaper and easier route to build and to put into place. I just gotta see how safe it is with a baby walking around it. We got a 3-year-old, and he is a wild. So I want to make sure that stuff is safe, and he's not going to go by it, lean against it, and get burned. I really don't know how that stuff works. I'm from Puerto Rico originally, and then I lived in Miami for 20 something years. And in those places, if you want heat, you go outside. But up here, although it's not brutal, it can get like I think last winter, it got the coldest night went down to like, I want to say 19 one day, and that was pretty chilly. I actually came here to work that day, and it was a good day to work because it wasn't hot at all. I didn't sweat one bit. But I mean, in a 19-degree night, you definitely want to be nice and warm inside that cabin. So yeah, and I think over here in this area right here is where I'm gonna build my that storage building that I want to do, so I can store my my tools and whatnot. And like I said before, here is that area where I'm thinking of putting my first chicken coop, and I still gotta clear going out there to that where the pine fields, the pine straw fields, like I show you guys on last video. That stuff is back there. When I was walking back there with all that pine straw on the floor, on the ground, I should say. So that's back there. So eventually all this is gonna be cleared all the way to the pine straw fields, I'm gonna call them. And hopefully tomorrow I'll come and I can continue working my way towards me right now, all this stuff. So that's the area that behind this little bush right here is the area that I just clean. Let's take a look. I gotta clear some of this stuff is already down. I just gotta pull it out there and put it in the fire pit. But yeah, this area right here is connecting. See how I'm making my way out this way. So all this little stuff right here, and these little trees right here, whatever this stuff is, and I'm sorry guys, I don't know the name or any of these trees or plants or the damn vines that are so hard on me, but those trees are just as bad as the vines. it looks like the root system just spreads out, and every now and then a tree pops out of the root. But if you follow that root, they're all interconnected. It's like basically one giant tree, I think. Or maybe one tree is a system of trees, so it looks like it's multiple different trees, but it's just a root system that expands. One pops up, expands, pops up, and then it pops up everywhere in between the pine trees and the pecans and whatnot. Oh, look, the sun is shining. Maybe it's not gonna rain at all. I gotta watch that fire that I started right there. It's smoking right there before I leave, so I don't burn the place up. I was gonna do the little pine trees today, but I figure, I just keep clearing, and they're not gonna go anywhere. Look at this, they're everywhere. This one is gonna go, but these trees right here, I figure I can leave them there. Look, there's two more right here, 1, 2, and there's several more over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. This big one over here. So yeah, they're everywhere. So I'm just gonna be really careful. Oh, there's one right here. Let me get them cleaned up. I'm just gonna be really careful with them, and eventually I'm gonna pull them out because I want to be able to use the lawnmower once I get rid of all the sticks and whatnot out here. And then start mowing underneath and keep it clean. So definitely, I will definitely be pulling them out, and then so I can do that. All right, guys, that was a little recap of what we've done today. I believe this is the 8th day. You got many more to come. Appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. And keep commenting, and let's keep talking about all the stuff. Your ideas, my ideas, your ideas might become my ideas. And like I said, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing out here is not really. I'm just winging it right now, learning as I go, guys. So every suggestion that comes from you guys, I listen to, and I'll try it at least once, see if it works for me. And also, watching a lot of YouTube. There's so much wealth. There's such a wealth of information out there in YouTube. It's crazy. I'm gonna be posting. If you guys, I don't know where you guys are watching this, if it's YouTube or whatnot, but I will be posting all of my content in all different platforms at the same time. So YouTube, Rumble, X, Facebook. So if you guys are not following me on any of those other platforms that I mentioned, I'm gonna leave a link to those channels down below, and then just do me a favor and go over there. And if you like the content that I put on this platform, go to those other ones and follow me on those too. And then do the same thing, comment, and tell me that you saw me here. All right, guys, I'm gonna go home. I also got a lot of stuff to do at home. Try to get the house ready for the holidays. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.